Have you booked your holiday yet? That feels very strange to say when there's been a heat wave recently. But if you are struggling to make decisions around something quite everyday, like booking a holiday, I am a clinical psychologist specializing in perfectionism, and I wanted to talk you through why you might get caught up in this analysis paralysis, which is essentially a fancy way of saying that you're overthinking your decisions and you don't take action. So just think of something simple like booking a holiday. Now, be honest with yourself. Do you find yourself researching every option, going on multiple holiday providers, talking to friends and family, reading all the reviews of this one hotel that you found before you move on to the next hotel, comparing all the reviews, and you still haven't found something quite right? And I say quite right because what is the right thing? What is the right hotel? What is the right destination? There will be pros and cons for every option. And that's what makes these decisions harder because there isn't just the one thing you can choose. So, perfectionism may be contributing to your analysis paralysis, where overthinking actually gets in the way of you taking action. Needing to choose the perfect option, even when there isn't one, is going to get you stuck in procrastination. You're actually not taking action. And you think about what happens in at home after these things go on for maybe a few minutes, few hours. Maybe you've been checking the holiday options back and forth over a few weeks, and your partner is really annoyed, or your kids are wondering where we're going to go, and you're really annoyed with yourself, beating yourself up, thinking, "Why can't I just do this? Why is this taking so long? Why don't you just book it already?" And rather than being harsh with yourself, saying, "What's wrong with me? Why don't I just book it already?" I want you to kind of tune inwards and think about how understandable it is if you put pressure on yourself to do things right, if you put pressure on yourself to do things perfectly. Because the pressure to choose the right thing is then related to fear and anxiety. So stay with me. I'm not saying that you're fearful of everything in life, but deep down, underneath this behavior, there might be some emotions showing up. Maybe there's a fear of being blamed for choosing the wrong thing. You go to this hotel, something isn't quite right with it. You find the one cockroach, or the waiter is a bit rude at some point, and you kind of think, why did I choose this hotel? And then I get all the blame. I chose this. I spent hours and hours and hours, and then there is something wrong with it. It's just not perfect. You then worry about maybe receiving criticism from others. So there's that fear of being blamed for choosing the wrong thing. There's maybe fear of disappointment if it doesn't meet your expectations, especially if your expectations are set quite high, if your standards are very high. Fear of missing out on something better. Oh, I should have picked that other hotel that I was looking at. It was so much better. The walk to the beach was nowhere near as much as this one. Fear of the unknown, maybe sort of actually better known as intolerance of uncertainty or an allergy to not knowing. I just need to read everything about the hotel so there's no eventuality I've missed. Fear of not being able to control everything. We're coming back to that again, sort of not having uncertainty means that we feel like we're more in control. I can sort of check everything, so I'll check and check and check until I think I feel okay. These are just some elements I thought of. So I wonder if you're watching this, if you can think of anything that resonates for you, and also if there are any other everyday decisions that you get really stuck in procrastination, overthinking, and indecisiveness around. If you need help to get unstuck from this kind of procrastination that is fueled by perfectionism and overthinking, I've got a free masterclass for you, which is now happening tomorrow, the 21st of July, at either 1 o'clock in the day or 8 o'clock in the evening. And you can choose the time that fits best for you. If you can't make it live, I'm sad to not see you there because live is always more fun. But you can also get a replay of the recording sent out to you. If you sign up to one of these time slots, you'll get the replay sent out to you as well. So I hope to see you there. I'll pop the link in the comments or in the section of the text, and you can sign up to that. Or if you want to have a bit of a mouthful, it's thethomasconnection.lpages.co/burn bright. So this masterclass is going to teach you how to burn bright without burning out. I'll see you all tomorrow, hopefully.